Howdy there, I'm Seamus McSeamus. I'm 22 years old and I'm a bloody rock star. I love performing. It's really just what I love to do, especially singing. I like to think that I'm blessed with a beautiful, beautiful singing voice. And so of course I thought, what's the point of having an amazing talent if you can't shove it into other people's faces? So that's why I perform at every karaoke club I can find. In fact, they usually love me so much that sometimes they don't even ask me back because I'm just that popular. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. America's Got Talent. More like America's Got No Talent. I'm also a comedian. I was born and raised in Australia, where the koala bears hop every day, and we are not from Australia. Our dad's father's grandpa lived in Australia once, and Seamus just kind of took that to his identity. Seamus has never even been to Australia. He's never left the country. I'm fairly certain that he's never left the state. What, Dave? Dave is incredibly uptight. He doesn't really approve of my rock star lifestyle, if that makes sense. I mean, I understand, because not everyone's cut for the same cloth, so.
Dave, it's so great to be back. I'm so glad that you can join me in. Ooh, donuts. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I'm gonna go gouge myself on these over here.
What are you doing? Those are for the after party. Seamus! Seamus! I'm glad you love my hair. It's bloody distinctive if I do say so myself. Oh, of course, no. It's very natural. In naturally parts like this, I like the way that it's a bit lopsided as well. Bloody hell. How much do I make? Well, if you count the tips, how much the clubs pay me, and how much I make in album sales, I think that comes out to about $12? $12 in the last 10 years or so. Just because you're popular doesn't mean you make a lot of money. I'm actually a music producer. I haven't told Seamus this, however. None of my colleagues respect him at all. Whenever we meet for work and I'm forced to take Seamus along, I always tell him that we all work as plumbers. I will admit that it wasn't my brightest moment when I told him that, but he seemed to buy it. You're never supportive of any of the ideas I ever come up with. It's quite a problem, really. Well, I'm sorry for not believing that hiring a troupe of dancing monkeys is the most affordable option right now. Seamus doesn't really have a concept of what's attainable and what's possible. And he doesn't really have a really realistic sense of reality. You know, I only ever released the one album. I mostly like to do covers of songs, but I did try writing a song once, and the musical world was just not ready for it. The song was critically panned, and it was given 0 stars by The Hollywood Reporter, which I wasn't even sure they covered songs. And the entirety of the music industry sent us a cease and desist letter. It was an interesting day. You know, being a rock star is hard. Sometimes they say you get to bask in the glory of your fans all day, but you don't always get that every day. Some days you don't get anything, but I think that the work is rewarding, even if there's no monetary gain. Of course, it's not going to be like that all for long. I'm obviously in the next 5 years or so, I'm going to shoot out into the stratosphere. He's a strange guy, Seamus. He's really passionate, but he's not always very self-aware. But you know, he's my brother, so I take care of him. I let him sleep under my roof, and I don't know, look out for him. Because in the end, he's not really harming anyone. At least, not that I know of. Thank you very much for this interview, although I won't be needing it. I've already got enough publicity as it is. course, I need to pay you, of course, don't I? Here, take 100,000 in Australian currency. And I'll catch you at my next performance, right?